Yeah, since last week we we I thought played a very good game at home against Furman. Just played, I thought, with a lot of aggression. Did a good job passing the ball, moving the ball, and then we go to Western and absolutely stop passing the ball. So it's kind of sometimes frustrating because you play so well one day and then 3 days later it doesn't go the way you planned. But they did a good job. Credit to them. Physically took us out of some things, and even when we did have and executed, didn't finish plays because of their physicality. And then when they start shooting the ball so well, it just snowballed from there. And it's one of those games where it just kept snowballing, and we had one guy out with an injury who, from a physical standpoint, I thought would have helped us, but that's the way it works. So we got to bounce back and got a great opportunity Wednesday against Wofford, and we're going to watch the next 2 days of film and get better.
Losses like that happen over the course of the season.
Yeah.
What do you like about the guys' response after some of those games like that?
Well, it shows their competitiveness. It shows that they still are together. I mean, it happens, and that's why I don't lose my mind. Like, yeah, we played bad. There's absolutely 100%. Wish we would have played a lot better, but it happens, and we got to move on and move from it. And Wofford's a very good team. It's another opportunity to be at home and get better and continue to build towards that SoCon tournament, and that's where you got to get hot at the same time. We've done this occasionally where we've had a game like this, so we just got to, I don't want to say throw it out, but you got to have a short memory. But you also have to learn, man, why do we play so well against Furman and then not so well against Western?
Do you feel like that sort of learning part of it after those games like that, is that something that your team's getting right now? Some of those guys.
I hope so. That's for sure. You would think, because the time period is dwindling here, especially for the seniors. It's their last go at it, so there's very little time, to be able to hey, well, still got next year. All that we're not worried about that. We got to play better. So I absolutely see us responding in the right way on Wednesday.
And then I know you've mentioned you've wanted to see guys like Jalen or Jalen Cobb at least shoot a little more from deep. Do you like how your guys are shooting and taking shots, especially from three?
I want. There were a couple times in that game where he's turning down shots, and we need him to shoot and score. Because most of the time, if it's a good shot, and I think it is, he's got a good chance of going in. And everybody on our team knows that, you know what I mean? So for him to be turning down some of those, it's mind-boggling because in practice all the time we tell him, our guys tell him to keep shooting it. So he's got to keep letting them fly. But you got to be able to, our shots weren't going down, you still got to be able to play defense and rebound. Those are two constant things that every coach talks about, that if you want to win games where you're not making shots, you have to do those two things in order to, give yourself a chance to win.
Some pretty big crowds in the building the last couple times you guys have been home. What's so exciting about these guys getting to finish up the home stretch? You talked about the momentum going into the tournament, to be able to maybe try to carry that momentum by getting a couple wins at home. Yeah,
I think the fans like watching us play, especially when we compete the way we did and we move the ball and share the ball and are aggressive. So that's you got to be able to take care of your home court advantage. And the more and more people we get into Hawkins Arena, the better it helps the guys, it helps everybody. Just have that atmosphere is really good for us.